It is a chilly morning, and well, it is morning. Sun is not up yet. It is just after 6 o'clock. I'm well rested, which means I am just in time to come up and watch MSC Seashore twerk her way into that tiny little harbor here in Foulmouth, Jamaica. It is, as you can see, quite breezy as well, and I don't know, might be another inside day. It's a little cool. The solarium, that's where I could go. Either way, waiting for breakfast to be served. I am, however, enjoying my coffee, so the day is already off to a great start. There's at least one thing we're going to talk about as we get underway, and then, well, you know what, with an empty ship, let's see how much fun we can have, all right? Well, boy, music's playing. All right, MSC Seashore, you get in there, girl.
We are almost alongside, just a little deeper or further to go, and we will be safely here in Foulmouth. This is the little touristy area that I don't remember this. Of course, they're all kind of the same, so you've seen one, you've seen them all. Yeah, I have no plans to get off the ship. As good as things have been, they don't seem to rotate the breakfast selection that much. The only difference I remember is the pancakes, and it's back to banana pancakes today. I did get the little fruit pot, however, so that's something new. And this is the Benedict I had the other day. Trying to have a light breakfast. This is it. I have some plans for lunch. I mean, they're not huge plans, but you know, I want to be ready for it. Breakfast was delicious and satisfying, getting ready for our lunchtime adventure, of course. And I thought, you know what, let's start today, or let's continue today on a positive note, because, you know what, after everything that's happened, I don't really think things could get much worse. I really hope not. Anyway, huge props to Team Seashore for taking care of something in a way that actually worked out really well for me. So we were supposed to visit Grand Cayman. That didn't happen, and got a letter just a few days before the sailing that, well, port was being skipped, and we were going to get some OBC. That's totally fine. Missing the port, not a big deal for me. But it was already day 4, or day 3, whatever. The credit had not shown up. Okay, fine. So I called. I didn't go down to guest services. I called and I explained this. And they said, okay, fine, we have to look into it. We have to email Shoreside, blah, blah, blah. All right, yada, yada, yada. And fine. So I look in the app today and voila, there's the credit. However, more than I expected, which is a great thing, of course, because the offer that I got in the letter was honestly quite craptastic, and it was really a why even bother amount. So I'm glad to see that they not only took care of it, but actually made the situation right, because I did ask around to find out what some other guests were offered, and it was about the normal amount. My offer, though, was nowhere near that. So apparently somebody realized this and did the right thing. So thank you, Team Seashore, for taking care of that. Oh, I finally got that first drink credited from day 1. So we are all good. The balance is actually correct now. So great. Now, well, I still can't add a credit card in the app. But that's a problem for a different time. So great news, great breakfast. Hopefully the day continues to be great. But I've learned my lesson, unfortunately. It is barely 9:30. I have the jungle pool, well, not to myself, but there's nobody here. It is turning out to be a very lovely day, so much so that they have retracted the roof the entire way, and gives me a great view of the oil smoke billowing out. So that's fun. Gonna, I don't know, sit here and chill for a while. There's really nothing on the schedule for the day, so this might be my relax cruise day, something I should look forward to and gonna try to enjoy. I mean, if I'm gonna relax all day, I'm not trying to do anything, which means nothing can go wrong. That's sound logic, right? before I begin relaxing, let's just take care of a little bit of housekeeping first. Another warning to the mask Karens. White party night. Maybe get a bottle of wine, pick a movie, just hang out in your stateroom with, I guess, the party atmosphere. All the jabbed venues open, and I think at some point they were all jabbed venues. Yeah, it was very easy to just walk between the venues with your drink, and yeah, I just don't want you to be triggered. Just be warned. Apparently, they do temperature checks in the morning, because I saw them again at the entrance to the restaurants. But again, since I enter the buffet from the jungle pool, there's nobody there, so I guess. Anyway, food. All right, let's talk about the food. It's been pretty good, and I am surprised. I am very pleasantly surprised. But something occurred to me the other day that makes a lot of sense. See, this is MSC Seashore's inaugural season. This is her North American debut sailing. I think she did a test cruise, not a test cruise, but I think from maybe New York, Miami, with just special guests, travel agents and stuff like that. Either way, it is entirely possible that the chefs who came up with the new menus, and I did learn there are new menus now starting with this cruise, are on board watching everything, making sure everything is done correctly and is turning out right and the way they intended. Also, being a brand new ship, I've heard that cruise lines tend to give, well-rated, highly regarded staff, priority for the new ships to make sure everything goes well, because I'm sure there are other travel agents and other people on board that they want to impress. So, the fact that the food is good right now is understandable. So, I can't guarantee that's going to be the case going forward. Maybe when this culinary team leaves and she's just doing regular cruises, things will just kind of, go the budget cut way, and all the other reviews will line up. So be warned. I've been impressed, but I would say, if you want good food on MSNBC, there I go again, on MSC, for sure, yeah, get on Seashore, soon. Because no guarantees what's going to happen when the honeymoon ends. So, all right, well, that's it. So I'm going to just chill out here for a while, catch up on some videos, get today's, I guess, normal, non-full degree video ready, and just have a nice do-nothing day so nothing can go wrong. I was lounging comfortably over there, but I had to move because my seat ended up in direct sunlight, very hot direct sunlight, so I just moved over here under the shade. But I just noticed something, and I don't know, I'm not really gonna ding them for it, but let me point it out. The lush jungle scape behind me is all plastic. Well, that's fine, I guess. My plan is so far working perfectly, not doing anything, nothing can go wrong. So, you know what? I think I'm just going to continue with this plan for a little while. Eventually, I'm going to have to do something. We'll see. I'm taking a huge risk, but so far, so good. Stepping into the Panem capital for a quick pre-lunch catch-up. Remember, better people only. I'm about to head over to today's lunch experience. Stopped in here just to do a couple things, and want to, let you know that I had another pleasant conversation with a couple after breakfast who have had an equally not so great experience. A lot of the same problems as me, reservation foibles, missing items, and just general mayhem they have experienced. So, I don't know, something is definitely up. My stuff was taken care of finally, so that's fine. Doesn't really matter when it was, but yeah. Again, I'm glad I'm not alone, and I don't know, in a weird way, it makes me feel better, but we really shouldn't have to deal with this to begin with. I said a couple days ago, I've never had to go to guest services on the first day for something, but yeah, well, there's a first time for everything. Oh well. Okay, just gonna chill here for a couple minutes. There's a video I want to watch. Not one of mine. Wow. and then off to today's lunch experience. What did I say earlier? If I don't do anything, nothing will go wrong, but as soon as I do something, of course, something goes wrong. You probably already saw it in the review, but I just had lunch at Hola Tacos y Cantina, only to find out at the end, it's very confusing, that the drink package, even though it's below $9, does not work in that restaurant. So I ended up, yes, paying for a soda, and like I said, it's at $5. It's not the point. It's just why doesn't the package work at that restaurant? Why that restaurant? It works at other ones, at the dining room, at the buffet. Why not there? I mean, this is just so monumentally stupid. I cannot comprehend these decisions. No other cruise line does this. So you have the drink package, the drinks are covered. That's it, and it works everywhere. How do they manage to screw this up? I mean, well, actually, great question. How have they managed to screw everything else up? Yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about this tomorrow. I know why. I know 100% why. But honestly, it's just like I said, the day was going so well, but as soon as I do something, they just have to swoop in and mess everything up. So the train wreck continues. But like I said earlier, at least I'm not alone. Just to continue, admittedly ranting a little bit to all those people who I always keep reading and seeing complain that other cruise lines, particularly Norwegian, want to nickel and dime everybody. Shut up. Just shut up. I don't want to hear it. Just stop it. If you want to complain about nickel and diming and stupid policies, come sail MSC, because then you will have plenty to rant about, and I will probably agree with you. See, things that they do seem to make sense. I get it. I mean, charging for room service, honestly, I'm surprised it took this long for them to do it. It's very expensive to provision and whatever, but like I said, when you have the package on these other cruise lines, everything is included, up to a pretty high limit, right? And then Norwegian just charges you the difference. Here, you can order something that's more than $9 for the package I have, but then you got to pay the full price. They don't credit you anything. So, I don't know. Yeah, talk about nickel and diming, or, dollar and fivering, I guess. These days with Biden inflation. Oh boy. All right. I'm gonna calm down a little bit. The day was going so well, doing nothing. Maybe that's just what I'm gonna have to do for the rest of the day, is just sit here and do nothing.